Hi, welcome to Little Hollow Homestead. Today we're just trying out my drip irrigation system for the first time this year. I had to buy a new controller, but the second station just clicked on. Let's check it out. We got the water controlled. So you can kind of see what I've done here. I've planted peas along with my potatoes. You see the potatoes coming up. The peas will grow up, I'll harvest them, and then by then the potatoes will be in full production mode and they'll be going strong. So we've got potatoes growing, doing well. My asparagus, this is the third year for asparagus, so I've only harvested a couple of spears. It was really good. It's really tempting not to keep harvesting, but you've got to let it go to seed and get those roots established. We did have a frost last night, and I had some fabric, actually just some old weed barrier that I put on top of these, and I thought that was gonna take care of it, but it didn't. So tonight we're going with the old tried and true 5-gallon bucket, and that should help prevent any more frost damage. We've got the tomatoes. I've got 6 tomatoes grown in these walls of water. They're all doing good right now. We've probably got another 2 weeks. It's not quite Mother's Day. So after Mother's Day, I'll plant the rest of my tomatoes up in my garden up by the dog run, way up there. And we'll bring you along for that. But yeah, the chickens are out enjoying the sun, enjoying their dust bath. They've got a couple of craters dug right there that they really like to play around in. So they're enjoying themselves. And since it's been a while since I've given you an update on the chicken run, we are into summer mode, and you can see all these sides that I unroll and keep down in the wintertime. I just raise them up and tie them up. They've got these little ties come along with them. I just tie them up out of the way for summertime, and makes it nice and airy. And I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This has been really nice this winter not to have a big muddy mess in here for once. It took me 5 years to get this upgraded the way I wanted, but I think I finally made it. And it looks like Izzy's in there trying to steal an egg or two. I beat her to the punch. You can see I already got the eggs out of the nest boxes. As you can tell, she is about ready to bust. She's going to have puppies any day now. And this was an unplanned pregnancy. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully they'll be cute. So in this garden up here, every year as these pine trees grow and they fill out and get bigger and bigger and bigger, I'll just keep cutting this grass back so that I can continue to do my thing in here. So far this year, I've got some cilantro. You can see those wildflowers again. We have cilantro planted right there. Then we've got a tomato cage. We've got 8 tomato cages that we're going to grow here on the perimeter. This is going to kind of be my salsa garden. I do have some bok choy that unfortunately is bolting on me. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. I do have beets planted in that row right there. You can see I've got some beets. And then the rest of this, I'm going to have my jalapenos, my sweet peppers, everything I need to make salsa. And then, of course, my onions are growing around my fruit trees out there. So this is I'm going to call this my salsa garden. And I did have to, as you can see, I had to cut it out another foot this year because these trees continue to fill out. But makes good use of the space, I believe, and able to grow food in an otherwise unproductive flower bed that just looks nice. Well, thanks for coming along on my little updated tour of how things are going this year. We've got the truck loaded up with pig feed. We're going to run pig feed out to the pigs Saturday morning. We'll bring you along for that. But things are off and going. I find spring is a very busy time of year for those of us that choose to raise our own meat and our own produce. And it's all a big preparation period, getting ready for summer. But we're off and running, and it's nice to see green again. It's nice to see that snow retreating up the mountain a little bit. So we'll see you on Saturday when we go out and take care of the pigs. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.